it's just to hang out, so structured hangout session. But okay. So Parn,
Yeah.
Rogar,
Here.
Sarah,
Yeah.
and Sigvali.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone's here. So when we last played, you guys had freed the Dwarven City from, well, its problem, and Parn had taken it into his body, and you had destroyed the dragon that the city was trying to build up. But not after Drow had run through the city, leaped off the edge, killed a good deal of gnomes, and, well, just left. You guys are now walking back from the destroyed dragon.
Are you sure we shouldn't give that thing another look? I feel like we should go into the neck.
You can if you want to. I'm going back up.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
We'll have the giant spider thing crush it when we can move it.
I'm not looking forward to having to explain to Albrick that the thing inside me wants all the work taken care of. The tunnels. He wants them burned.
Or we can say it was an accident and have it all on fire.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be upfront about this one.
Or
What?
Or we cannot be upfront about it.
Look, keeping secrets is what got us into trouble with this dwarven city to begin with. We promised my master we wouldn't tell anybody about what was in that temple, and all this happened because of it.
Frankly, I don't know what telling people would have changed.
Speaking of which, after we talk with Albrick, I wanna go into that temple. I want to make sure it's secure and cleaned out.
All right. I guess we could. We could go exploring.
I mean, I understand we got to get a move on, but I think I want to take a day, get a little bit more rest, do some more stuff in the town, and then I'm going to try and move this place.
Well, sounds like a right idea. Can't move the city until the thing inside you says, all right.
I mean, that was part of the reason why we had to destroy the dragon. Yeah, it wanted us. Have we gotten to the gondola by now yet?
No, it's a good hour away still.
God damn it.
We're too busy doing roll call last. We forgot to do roll call of the DM.
No.
Yes. Arcane. That'd be an Arcana roll. I mean, from your studies, you know that any bit of metal, except for like fringe cases, can be used as conduits for magic, or can hold enchantments. No, you think this can hold an enchantment?
No. While we're traveling, Parm would like to do to look around, to listen around, see if anything's been stirred by all the racket we were making with the dragon.
Okay.
$16.
Okay. No, it's kind of normal Underdark sound. Just the occasional rustle, maybe like little insects or bats stuff, but nothing really out of the ordinary that you haven't heard before when you were traveling the tunnels.
Okay. God, let's get to this gondola quickly.
You guys make your way to the gondola for about maybe 20 minutes of trudging through the pure, just empty dark.
You know, I'm gonna be so glad to get out of this place.
Yep. Like, seriously, this lack of sun, not great.
Sigvaldi, did you enjoy destroying the dragon?
It was a good thing to do.
Yeah. All right. Is there like a buzzer? Is there a way for us to call the people up top?
You last time you kind of just tugged on the rope above.
Sigvaldi, if you will.
Wait, what?
Tug on the rope to
Yeah, I'll tell on the rope.
Okay. And with a creak and a shudder, the gondola starts to go up.
Yay!
Takes about 5 minutes for you guys to get up to the top.
I'm gonna take a copper and about halfway up, I'm gonna toss it down.
Okay. You flick the copper off the side of the gondola.
I wanna
Falls
see
down,
if I can.
down, and thing goes out of the range of your dark vision.
I wanna see if I can hear it fall.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Okay. Curious.
No.
Ugh. Okay. That's what I thought.
And yeah, there's the rumble of the gondola kind of going up, and I mean even it.
What? It's
Y-
more. If this is confusing, Parn's trying to see what the sound properties are of the cavern we're in right now, because he's suspecting that there's some sound dampening going on. All right.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna point out that even if you were in like a normal cavern or just on a fucking like cliffside out in the sun, you drop a coin that has to travel like 2 minutes to hit the bottom, you're not gonna hear it, dude. Unless you rolled like a 40. You're not gonna hear a coin hitting the ground.
Fair enough.
This isn't like a well where it's acoustics. This is a wide open cavern. Saturn
Fair
can
enough.
go wherever it wants.
Fair enough.
Okay. And with an abrupt kind of swam, the gondola hits the top, sways. One of the dwarves pulls out a kind of hook and pulls you guys over. You guys can get back onto the.
Is Albrecht still here?
Yeah, Albrecht's there.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to Albrecht.
You guys destroy it?
Yeah, the thing inside my head said we had to destroy it.
Well, I mean, sad, but it's all the golems could do, so I guess it's good that it's not just sitting there.
Yeah, speaking of that, I'm gonna talk to it when I can, see if the fact that when we put the city back, the whole tunnels will flood. But it in exchange for helping me move the city back to where it was, it wants the workshop and the notes destroyed. It's pretty adamant that its work, the thing that made the golems and the dragon work and all that, be destroyed. It feels like this power is too great and will be abused again if left around.
It's like biggest logical find here.
I know.
The legends are real. They weren't just tales.
I'm gonna talk with it as soon as I can and ask what we're allowed to save. Again, it's only talking to me in spurts. I want to get the city moving within a day, though. I want to explore the temple, get at least one more day's rest and then try to get the city moving before the Drow even get back to their city. If possible. I think that's the most important thing. Same time, I understand that his work is important to you. I'm gonna try. But I also feel like I essentially have what was an all-powerful angry force and that was doing bad shit. That we really, through the sacrifice of a friend, were able to calm it down. I don't want to push that too much.
I guess if we all die from drow, can't really bring back any archaeological finds. So
I will see what he'll allow me to preserve. Okay. All I know so far is he didn't want the dragon. He wanted all the golems destroyed. Okay. And it said something about burning the tunnels. It wasn't specific.
okay, fine. You talk to it. I won't mess with anything until I guess we get an all clear.
All right. We're going to go check out the temple, make sure everything's in order. Has anyone been in that since this whole thing ended?
Not that I know of.
All right. I want to check that out. You guys want to come as well?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Albrecht, you seem to know what's best here. I sure you have people manned in a defensive position or whatever. I'm gonna try fast as I can. This is unusual for me too.
I've got people on the lookout. I'm not sure about the whole other day. I'd like to get out of this place as quick as possible.
Yeah.
But I guess check.
All right. How about this? I'll check the temple. I just feel like we need to check the temple before we do anything else, and then I will, as soon as we're done with that, I will try to move the dang city.
Okay.
All right. With that, I tell him thank you and then go off.
Okay. If you guys walk off, see Aldrin like kind of whistle and call all the nearby doors around him, giving out orders to them. You guys continue off through the little alleyways and nooks and crannies of the city until you find yourselves standing in front of the large gates of the temple.
Okay.
You saw this; it was covered in vines and fungi of the lichen. Now it's just blackened walls and ash.
Is it just covered in golem, just dead golems?
Yeah, here and there, there's just shattered golems on the ground.
Well, we ain't got time to waste. Let's go in.
Okay. You guys head in to a small courtyard. Continue around the path till you come to the main entrance side of the temple.
I'm gonna push open the door. Is it all black inside again?
Yes, but it's not all black inside from magical darkness. This is just kind of, it's a temple with no torches or anything. No soot.
I mean, I don't think the Myconans agreed not to go in here, so. Alright. I think what we need to do is just backtrack to where we saw his grave. That's all I really want to check. Make sure that portal's either not open, or if it is, make sure there's nothing else coming through it. You know what I mean. God, where was it? Oh, there it was. Does it look like anything's been changed within this place?
No, it looks like this place has been relatively undisturbed since last you in here, as far as you remember it. You know, the best memory of the place, but nothing catches your eye as being out of place.
Hmm. Should we check the room that had the any other rooms, or just head straight to the one we want to? Yeah.
No, only one room.
You know, I was meant, do we want to check the one with all the urns and see if something happened to them, or just go straight to the room we know where the king's burial was? Okay. We go to the first room we ever entered, the one with all the urns in it.
Okay, you enter the urn room. As you open the door, you kind of have to push the door a bit hard to get to push out away one of the shelves that has collapsed onto the door. There is broken pot shards and ash and bits of bone everywhere in this room. All the urns have been smashed. The shelves have tipped over, collapsed onto the ground. Well,
I
Probably
turned,
with the city moving.
the air's thick with ash in the air.
I turned to Sarah. Is there a do you know any all-purpose prayers I could say in Dwarven? I feel like
No.
not leaving this place until we've said one.
Nothing in Dwarven. I can.
No, I mean, I just mean an
Sorry.
all-purpose prayer, and I'll say it in Dwarven. Yeah.
Um, please, please forgive us, our mortal beings, um, for for breaking the seals of your burial. May you bless us in the afterlife.
Parn would like to repeat that in Dwarven.
Okay. No, they're all kind of smashed and cracked on the ground. Give me a perception check. Crit.
Natural
Okay,
20 of the
gotcha.
night.
So these weren't smashed from the city moving. The shelves collapsed from the city moving. But you can tell by the way kind of the pot shards are around and how they're not really like centralized. Like if a shelf fell and then all the pots would just fall into the same place or close to the same place. These are strewn about as if they were tossed around, discarded, smashed, thrown.
Yeah. I mean, all right. I would like to do a survival check. Well, I need to stop phrasing things in that way. It's disrespectful. I'd like to check for any signs of drow. Anything I know it from seeing them. Any tracking. Any way I wouldn't be able to tell if they were in here.
Okay, give me I guess a survival check.
Make sure I've got my survival right. I do. 21.
Okay, you find no tracks of drow in here. No, their slender feet. No marks on the walls about their height. Nothing like that.
If I need to do another roll, fine. Do I find any traces besides Rogar, who was the only one that's been walking around, of what was in here?
You find kind of hip level marks on the wall, or at where the ashes kind of settled over, over kind of like the natural oil of fingerprints, gotten stuck there. There's kind of short, stubby feet, short but wide feet, footmark.
Good news, Rogar. It wasn't the I mean, Sarah. It wasn't the drow. but unfortunately, it was dwarves. Looks like.
Or perhaps Aldrin himself when he was possessed.
Perhaps it could have also. But is there a distinct difference between a gnome and a dwarf when it would come to this? Can I make that determination that it wasn't a gnome?
Yeah, you can make the determination it's not a gnome. They have different tracks, different
Oh.
height. It doesn't mean they're very different creatures.
It wasn't the gnomes. It was definitely a dwarf of some type. Well, I've said the prayer. Let's just move. That don't we have to pass through the furnace room to get to where we need to go? You guys remember doing that?
Nope. It was past the what was it called? The spectator. We went to the furnace room because we didn't initially want to go against the spectator.
Well, I would like to check in on that room once before we head. Wasn't there another burial room as well that had caskets that wasn't the king's?
Yeah, this room had bunches of urns, and then there was one room. There were two other
This
barrels.
one?
Yeah, there was one down here that had kind of more personalized and finer caskets, and then there was the one up here that was very fine, very well healed, engraved caskets.
I want to check out the other casket room and which we now know was a cemetery forge, and then head straight to the king's room. Are you guys okay with that? Yeah, we can. We can go to that one if you want to. I mean, you fought a troll in it. His body's probably still in there. It's not going to smell good, but other than that, maybe. All right, we'll move to the whichever room was closest. I think that would be the furnace room.
Yeah, the closest.
Yeah, I will.
You guys will walk through the hallways. You walk past where you met the Watcher.
You know,
into the furnace room.
That Watcher did give us some nice sunglasses. Sad we had to kill him.
Watcher didn't have sunglasses. That was the Mimic. The Mimic had the Ray-Ban.
Mimic, right. Yeah, my mind's getting fuzzy. It's been a while since we were being here. Sigvaldi, what's it like to walk through our adventures past? You weren't here for it, but are we? Is it being rude by reminiscing like this? Are you okay with it?
Sigmoli just shrugs.
Fair enough. What does it look like in the furnace room?
The furnace room, pretty much how you left it. Some potsherds were broken. There's bodies of what you can make out to be the three orcs. Bones kind of left kind of rotting on the ground. The forge is dead, been kindled in a good while.
Yeah, we fought those ogres in here, didn't we?
Orcs.
Yeah, we almost died then. That was fun.
Yes, you fought them oaks in there.
Oaks, yeah, those oaks. All right, well, everything looks good in here. I think we have to go through the other burial chamber to get the armory. So let's go to that first, and then head to the armory, and then let's hurry to the king's thing, and if we don't see anything else. It's nice taking a walk down memory lane, but we've kind of pressed for time. I just wanted to make sure everything's okay in here, which clearly we've already discovered at least one room is not. I mean, sure. There's one right next to us. I go to the northern the north. God damn it, northeast. Yes, northeast door, and we left it open. Is it still open?
You try to push open the door's closed. You try to push it open, and you can get it open about maybe an inch or two before it gets caught on rubble.
Well, that one's still rubblerized. You know, thinking over my mental map of this place, which I haven't used my outcast feat in a while. I want part. Oh, I can't even get in the room. Never mind. I was gonna open that door and just check that room, but we can't even get in. Forgot. Never mind. Well, we can. Yeah, we can check the other rubble rooms if you want, but I think we should just head to the rooms we know there are things in. On the way out, we could split up and check the rest of the rooms and see if anything important. If not, we can all meet up at the exit. All right. We never know. All right, we'll head to the this room down here, the first fancy burial chamber.
Okay, you head past the forge into the secondary burial room. The there we go. The caskets have been really. It was shooting at me. The caskets are they're still there, laying on the ground, but their tops of them have been kind of shoved off, opening their contents to the stale air.
I should tell you guys I got a message. Yes, it was in his rage he did these things and he regrets it. I think it'd be best if we do right what we can in here. Let's make sure the remains go back in their caskets and close the caskets.
And you don't see any remains outside the caskets.
Oh, so the caskets are just opened?
Yeah, the caskets just have been there. The tops of them, the covers, have just been kind of pulled off.
All right, we want to do teams of 2 and get these. If I remember correctly, they were pretty heavy.
Okay.
All right. Sigvaldi, Sarah, Rogar, you with me?
Yeah.
All right. I would like to start covering them back up.
Okay, give me fuck it. It's a bit hefty, but you guys managed to pull the large stone lids, and put them back on top of the casket.
Was there any... Parn hates to do this, but he's also looking for anything that can be of help. While he does that, does he see anything inside that would have been helpful to us in our endeavors?
No, it's kind of large bones and what looks like, frankly, polarized bits of mummified dwarf.
Parn will repeat the prayer he said in the other room and finish putting the lids back on.
What was that prayer, Parn?
God, Sarah said it, and I mean, yeah,
what was it, Parn?
It was, please forgive us for our trespass. Was it?
Give us today our daily bread.
No, I am not a religious person. I do not know a lot of prayers. I'm sorry. Please forgive us for our trespass.
Are you trying to remember the Lord's Prayer?
Yes, I guess.
Let's see if I can actually remember off the top of my head. Hang on a second.
Was that what Zahn used? I thought he used something specific for this moment.
I just came up with something generic.
Best remember that thing that's generic. These dwarf spirits might haunt you.
Oh no.
It doesn't matter. Parn repeats the prayer and you guys are good to go. Just,
fucking scaring me. I don't want to fight ghosts.
Spooky dwarf ghosts.
All right. Well, since we're already here, let's go
You
check
didn't
out.
say you didn't say the non-denominational prayer correct. We're gonna haunt you.
Incidentally, I just remembered the Lord's Prayer. Not that it matters. Well, no, actually, I was trying to remember the last bit.
Well, I'm pretty sure there was another one of those rooms that was rubble. We could check it real quick. That way we won't have to come to this particular section before we head to the armory.
You can pull it open. Okay. You see just the rubble strewn about.
2 for 2. I mean, I think there's one more room. Well, that was like that, so we can check that one as well when we need it. All right, we head to the armory. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. You head down back into the cast room and into the hallway. Come into the armory. It's rather pungent in here. The body of the dead ogre just kind of sitting there. Nothing's really seemed to have made its way that deep into the ogre, but just kind of rotting there, sticking up there.
I'm gonna make a perception check to see if there's anything in here that we missed last time, if you don't mind. Oh, what would you want me to do?
Yeah,
Yeah, you. Flux.
yeah, do a perception check.
21.
Okay. No, anything that was interesting here you guys took. Nick, last time.
Well, forgot what was that sword in the middle of the room. Does anybody remember?
That was my spiritual weapon.
Oh.
I've waited so long, Sarah. Now that I see you, I can pass on.
Sarah just looks at the old blade and goes, "I've upgraded to a crazy jester. I don't need you anymore."
Upgraded to Picori box.
Excuse me. Please
I
don't.
haven't you made the picture for your weapon fucking Picori box yet?
They are gifts from the gods.
Well, no,
They're empty. Give me a perception check, Rogar.
Want to see you do natural 20.
From what you can tell, some people were in here before and already cleared these racks out of anything interesting.
Yep.
In fact, you got such a good perception check, you can tell from the marks and the slight little indentations on the walls that this group was an elf, an Asimar, a dragonborn, and a dwarf.
I'm gonna just let's go to a different room.
Yeah, let's go to the final room. Let's go to the king's chamber.
Okay. Pass back through the caskets, into the fort, into the forge, past the watcher, well, the no longer existing watcher, and into the large room with caskets.
What does it look like in here?
These caskets have been destroyed. They look like their stones have been kind of shattered. Their dusty remains are kind of strewn about the room. It's all just broken stone and bits of dwarf around here.
Well, what about
from the walls? You can make out there's like nicks of where blades may have cut or tried to just smash against the walls.
Oof. What about the casket that turned into a portal?
Oh, the casket that turned into a portal? Yeah, it's not even there. It's fucking gone. You can kind of do some mental puzzle to put it back together from what's true about the room, but it is pulverized.
Any remains left in that general vicinity?
I mean, yeah, just bits here and there. back and forth. Some corners of the room, other corners of the room, some over there and here and there. It's
Okay.
everywhere, dude.
Guys, give me a minute. And Parn's gonna cross his legs, and he's gonna say, "I don't know your customs." And he's gonna close his eyes. And he's gonna say out loud, "I don't know your customs. Would you want us to put these remains to continue honoring the fallen that were here?"
They're no longer here. Graves are for the living.
Fair enough. Well, but did I say that out loud? Guys,
Yeah.
did you hear that?
Yeah, they heard those words come from your mouth.
Ah, that's new. That's a little weird.
It was in his voice, but very kind of low and monotone.
So completely unlike Parn.
I think we need to leave the big spooky place.
Well, you heard the voice. You heard the voice. We've honored what we can. I'm just glad that everything's relatively not portally. That was my main concern. When you have a doppelganger and a... God, what was she again? What was it again? It was like a dwarven sorcerer and a doppelganger pretending to be an elf.
What it was a bitch that went down from a single judo throw.
Sigvaldi, how do you know about that?
I was telling him stories.
I didn't say nothing.
Never get into a judo fight with a dwarf. They have the size advantage. The smaller stature allows them to do it better.
Well, this has been an interesting trip down memory lane. Rogard, since we only need to check that one other room, we can come with you if you want. Yeah. We're gonna go check the one room, this one, make sure everything's still rubble, I guess, and then leave.
Okay. You check the last room.
Wasn't there an open door as well, guys?
Into a room of rubble.
Yeah. This room right there, that's where I want to check from.
You find it. It's rubble.
Well, Rogar, it looks like all the rubble is still rubble. Oh, it was a fair concern. Those golems were really strong. There's no yeah, it wasn't an unjustified concern. You want to get out of here now? Yeah. I'm gonna. As Parn wants to be the last one out of the room, and as he leaves the room, he says the same prayer, knowing what the voice said, but still feeling he wants to honor them, and moves on, leaves the room. Is it possible for Parn to make sure he closes each door as we left it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, guys, hopefully that means it's getting stronger since it was able to talk. I'm not gonna lie to you, you three. Sorry. Maybe four. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you three. I'm just trying to take this as a surface. It's gonna take me a couple days when we get back. Not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna go to my hunting cabin, and I'm gonna spend there alone for a little while. Here's the thing. I don't want to.
Listen. Rogar, take this from someone who has tried that. Does not end well.
Instead, I'm gonna strip fucking naked, leave the stuff in my locked cabin. I'm gonna go hunting with my bare hands like I used to. It'd be fun.
Okay. But have you hunted the bear with your bare hands? That is a true mark of a man.
Yes, I have. 2 bears and a deer. Last time I went hunting. They could tell you I brought the meat back and sold it in town. Fun trip. I have to look. I want to. What's Sigvaldi's face right now after Parn says, "Yeah, 2 bears and a deer."
He just got one of those like manly like brah like nods going.
Sigvaldi, you should come hunting with me. I mean, we got to get your sword first thing when we get back after we explain everything, but yeah, you should come out. I got a cabin. It's right outside the Blight. I think we stayed there overnight, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, we could go there while Rogar and Sarah do whatever they want in town. We can just go hunting for a couple of days.
Maybe.
Fair enough. I was talking while we were walking. Have we made it out of the temple yet?
Yeah. You guys are back out in the courtyard of the large temple.
Okay, I'm gonna point to the guys. Real quick, something I need to check. Be right back. And Parn goes Nightcrawler, and he is just poofing running and poofing as fast as he can to get to the top of the temple. You don't have to. Parn can't say anything.
Okay, yeah. So Parn starts poofing up the steps. You guys kind of walk along the steps like normal people, kind of muttering under your breath and kind of show offy, but okay. As you walk up the steps and you guys get to the top of the temple.
Anybody at the top? Any signs of my master was here or is here?
There's this elf. There's a northerner. There's a dragonborn. And a cleric. That's all you see at the top of this temple.
Guys, you didn't need to come with me. I said real quick. That's why I took off and did the shadow jumping thing I do. I was just gonna run up here because this is where I met my master, the gnome. Fair enough. Fair enough. I won't do that again. I won't take off like that again. But no, I was just checking to see if he was here. I was kind of hoping, because yeah, I destroyed that mirror, my contact mirror I had for him. I destroyed it when we got taken. One of the first things I did before when I walked in the shit cell was put it up against the wall and break it with my fist. I really have no way to talk to him now. Well, I guess I'll have to figure things out or find a new teacher. Well, let's head to the temple. You guys can go do what you want, or you can come with me. I need to talk with what's inside. Find out what he'll allow us to save. What he'll allow. Wait, it can talk for itself now, can it? Ooh, this is gonna be weird. Albrecht already has had up to here with my shit. Should I invite Albrecht to talk with it? I'm looking for a.
What's the worst that can happen? That Albrecht maybe starts choking you out? I don't know.
I think if he was going to do that, he would have done that night I woke up as a zombie and told him his God's life story. Which, that's kind of still a haze. I don't fully remember it all. So, that was weird. But yeah, no. If you guys think it's an okay idea, I think I should have Albrecht plead his case. Because I don't fully... I kind of feel like I should just mediate this meeting. All right. Well, that's what I'm hoping to do. I'm gonna let's go head to the marketplace or wherever the mange forges were. Maybe he's there. We've been in the. How long have we been in the temple?
Maybe 30, 40 minutes.
Sarah Sigvaldi, you want to check where we last saw him? Maybe he's still supervising something there while me and Rogar go check the foundry.
Yeah, sure.
That's all right.
Yeah. Let's meet up at the foundry no matter what. Me and Rogar will wait there even if he's not there. All right.
Okay.
So Rogar, I mean, we split up, I guess. So Rogar, I've been meaning to ask you. I can't help but notice you've got some new magical tricks. How are you doing all that stuff? So is that why you've been so protective of the book? Fair enough. I can't remember. Did you take one of those Adamite shields when we were there? Good. I'm gonna make sure we can. I hope we get to take this equipment with us. Well, fair enough. And that's the extent of. We're just shooting the shit while we walk.
And you see the occasional dwarf milling about, but the streets are still pretty empty.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it is. About. I'm wondering if Sigvaldi and Sarah have a conversation.
And cut to Sigvaldi and Sarah.
Mm. 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 Mm.
It's gotta be a cultural thing.
We're really having like a great like political discourse, but as far as anyone knows, we just go.
Mm-hmm.
We speak volumes in unspoken words.
All right, who gets to their destination first?
It'd be Sigvaldi and Sarah. They would have gotten there first. Oh.
Oh God.
Hello.
Hold on.
All right. So let's try to find Albrecht.
Ooh, look at that. I did that math good, didn't I?
Pretty good.
Okay. You find Albrecht. He's back there at the. He's still He's there with positioned guards watching the gondola.
Hello, Albrecht.
Yeah. What's up? Something?
Yeah.
Here happened.
Where? The.
Karn wants to see you.
Ow! Oh God! What was that? That was a loud shout. The loud thing inside Parn is now able to communicate through him, and Parn maybe wants you and it to have a conversation about what to save and what not to save. If you'd be willing to do that.
Okay. Sure.
He said to meet us by the
Academia sounded boring. We started out, I want to be out there, fun stuff, and then, you wake up, all this shit, and then people with other voices start talking to you, and
yeah.
I just want a big library, nice little desk, maybe a fireplace.
He'll get that eventually.
Let's go. Where am I going?
We're going to go to the foundry.
Okay.
So, with me, Sigvaldi, and Albrecht, we start making our way to where Parn and Rogar are going.
Okay, so Sigvaldi and Boop. Boop.
Swear, Rogar, I thought he'd be here. Huh.
You're not the founder yet.
Oh.
That's another Boop. Hold on. And Boop. Boop. Hold on.
Oh, you haven't Boop enough.
Get 2 more Boops coming. You guys got 2 Boops worth of
Sigvaldi,
conversation.
I swear, Rogar, I thought he'd be here. Huh. Guess I was wrong this time. Wouldn't be the first time.
Gonna undershoot it. You gotta. And there we go. They're here. Oh god.
Oh god, what did you do?
They got
Now
fucked up in transportation.
She looks like a fucking cyclops.
I messed them up in transportation. They got spliced. Welcome to the fly.
How? God damn it, Rogar. I don't know. Let's check and see if he has an office while we wait.
Everybody's here now.
Sigvaldi's working on his crunches.
Oh, Albrecht. Good, good. Do you have an office or something? We just came here thinking you were here.
No, not really. The past, 6 months, I've been on the run. I don't really have an office, Parn.
Okay.
Haven't really figured a way to settle down yet. Surprisingly, shit keeps going bad when I try to settle down.
Look, we're trying, okay? Now,
I'll be with the stupidity.
Do you want to do this here, or do you want to go to the government building where it seemed like Ardrin had the closest connection? Or whatever. I don't know why he went up there.
These seem like things you should know.
I don't know. Yeah, I agree with your northern friend.
Okay, Parn fucking in the middle of the foundry, sits down, legs crossed, closes his eyes. I would like you to talk to my friend here. Where would you like to do this?
Here will be fine.
Weird, isn't it? All right, well, I'm just a passenger for this, so poof.
Buckle up, buckaroos.
Buckle up, buckaroos. Neo decided he wanted that fun old D&D game of the DM talking to the fucking DM. It's the DM's favorite game.
You're practicing that improv flux.
You could summarize instead of...
Okay, so Albrecht makes his long diatribe discussion, points out rules and reasons that things should be kept and can be passed on, and learn from mistakes and stuff. There's no reply from the voice inside you, Mio.
Really? You're just gonna...
Is it working?
Yeah, he spoke before. Look. I understand that you were enraged, and you want to make up for... This is Parn speaking. Parn looks around nervously. Look, I understand you were enraged.
As far as we know.
I know you're enraged. This is a good man. He, even when Ardrin was overtaken by rage, he did everything he could to free the dwarves. He, in fact, helped us make you overcome your rage. I'd appreciate it if you at least tell him why nothing can be saved. Like, can we at least keep the city, the pool, something of archaeological value? And Porn sits.
You can have notes, nothing more. These tunnels, the pools, the workshop, it'll all be destroyed. Either by you, when we get back, or by the drow that come and destroy this city, in whichever one I jump host to.
Alright, that was him. So, want to give this a day? You go get as many notes as you can. And then early in the morning, I go up to the top of that place and cover the dragon, and then get us the hell out of here. I think he's made a fair deal. I hate to say it.
Yeah, fine. Albrecht starts running off. You're now just sitting here up in front of the forge.
Okay, guys. This is weird, but I know we just broke up and we just got back together, but I'm literally gonna go take a nap. I'm going to sleep. I don't know how much strength this thing needs, but I feel like as much rest as possible. What time is it? Anyways, Flux. How long have we been away? That's a good question. How long have we been away?
You're not tired yet. Time. Yeah, you're not tired yet. It's been maybe 6 hours.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to the top of the government building. I'm gonna make a fire. I'm gonna make myself some home cooking with what I have left in the book of holding, and I'm gonna have a big meal, and I'm gonna take a long nap. The rest of you can join me, can go do what else you want to do. I really don't care right now. I need to go digest what I am about to do. Did Parn have, let me look at my notes. Did Parn have a single bottle when he gave that guard a bottle, or did he have 2? I have a little thing that has everything I had in it. Current held list. Here it is. 1 bottle of wine. It doesn't say elven wine. It just says wine. I'm gonna open the book. I'm gonna pull out the wine. Rogar. Here. And then Parn takes the fuck off. I don't know. It just said all I wrote down was 1 bottle wine. I had 3 bottles of elven wine and 1 bottle of normal wine, apparently. Which I am now
bottle of normal wine.
I am now taking those 2 things off my list. And
this is the most bland $9 store-bought wine you've ever had.
Once Parn gets up there, is it a big enough open area where he could just like make himself a campfire and or figure out a way to cook something?
Yeah, set up a campfire and put a little pot on to make a stew.
Yeah, Parn's just using all the leftover ingredients and everything to make a stew. Crap! And Parn suddenly realizes, crap.
What?
We kind of Parn thinks to himself, because he's the only one there right now. We kind of took most of their supplies when we went through the gnome village, and I have most of it still in this book. Oops. Oh well. Fuck. And Parn goes back to
And now the dilemma of conscience: does Parn keep all the gnome goods, or does he be nice and give them back?
Can't. The gnomes are gone.
Oh, that's right. They did already fuck off.
Yeah, they're gone. They're 6 hours away by foot right
well,
now.
when we catch up on the giant spider, we'll just be like, hang on, care package. The Terra drop it down with a tarp.
Tarwin didn't remind Parn that we fucking raided the town. Oops. Oh well. Parn just makes him enough food for himself and tries to leave most of the gnome goods alone. I still had some dry meats and some under what is it called? Underdark flour. I have no idea what that. He just makes a meal. He eats and he goes to sleep after putting out the fire.
So while all this is going on, I'm just gonna find a quiet, cozy corner somewhere to do some thinking.
I'm just gonna work on my prayer.
Okay, so Parn's at the top of the temple, chewing on stew. Sigvaldi's found this nice little archway that he's kind of just leaning against, doing some thinking. Rogar's getting shit-faced drunk off a essentially box wine, but there are no boxes about.
It might be a little better than box wine. Like I said, it might be just be like that $10 store-bought shit that you can find at like the local grocery store.
Sarah's growing into a fucking massive giant, and apparently.
Sarah, what did you learn in Large Salt?
What do you mean? I've always known how to do this.
And Sarah's working on her prayers.
Becoming a giant woman.
I have to imagine Sarah's just in a corner of the city somewhere casting spells left and right.
New boss! Cue the boss music!
We're gonna have to Shadow of the Colossus this bitch.
The weak spot's the eye she hides.
Alright,
Stab her in the middle of the boob plate.
Does anybody come to join Parn? I'm curious.
Apparently not.
Alright. Alright, then Parn eats a stew and then goes to sleep.
Sigvaldi's too busy having stoic Northman thoughts.
No, Rogar.
I have a question. Rules question. Elves don't typically sleep. Can I still force myself to go to sleep?
Nope. Literally, you cannot force yourself to go to sleep because you get advantage on spells that do that to you. So no, you can't force yourself to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's probably very disturbing for an elf.
Yeah, I just read Fey Ancestry can't be put to sleep. No matter how I try. I just trance twice in a row then. An extended trance then. Trying to build up my strength.
Also into some crazy trance music from the 70s.
Okay. Okay.
The on top of spider legs
Look, children, this is the great ancient Incan temple. The ancient Incan city of Machu Picchu. Hey Tim, where you going? I'm gonna go find a bar somewhere in here. No, Tim, no one's been here. Tim, no one's been here for like 1 million years.
Clearly they brewed the stuff. They must have had some sort of bar.
Obviously, I'll find a bar here.
I want. No,
that's like the fucking Skies of Arcadia priority right there. We finally found this ancient lost civilization. What do? Drachma, where's the bar?
Alright. Just for shits and giggles, in case Rogar somehow gets a nat 20, I want him to do some type of check to find a bar.
To be fair, they have been living here a while. They've probably made some of these buildings into something repurposed.
Give me a. I mean, not inside you guys are at, but give me a 1d100, Rogar. You do not find a bar.
Does he find the ruins of what was once a bar?
No.
Does he even get to archaeologize a bar?
No. Okay. So is everyone, is this it for everyone's gonna go and retiring for the night?
Yeah.
Okay. So you all kind of go to sleep, wake up into the same dark, dusty, quiet cavern you were in before.
Well, that was a good rest. I wonder if the rest of them are going to come here to watch this or not. All right, I want to ask, what's the limits of what are going to be your limits for minor illusion making a sound? Can I pop up into the air and then make a giant "Hey you guys" and then pop back down? Will you allow me to do that, Flux?
Its volume can range from a whisper to a scream.
Yes. Can I pop into the air and scream out, "Hey you guys"?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Like a shitty rooster.
Parn pops 60 feet in the air to make it travel further, and it does as loud as the power allows him. Hey, you guys, and then slow falls back to the ground, taking no damage. Because I looked up this. One's an action, one's a reaction, and one's a bonus action. I can do all three.
Wait, what are we doing? Hold on.
I'm porting up as an bonus action. Then as an action, I'm casting Minor Illusion to make the "Hey you guys." And then as a reaction, I'm slow falling to take no damage from porting 60 feet up.
He's showing off his damn ups.
Well, no, the thought is sound's going to travel further if it's coming from straight down than if it's got to go around buildings. Considering I'm at the top of a building, if I just yelled, half of the sound would get blocked by this section of the building.
Unless you stand completely at the zenith of it.
I don't think there was a way to get to.
I mean, if you can teleport fucking 60 feet in the air, I'm pretty sure you can get to the goddamn zenith of this building. And it would look stupid.
Whatever. I did it my way.
That's what I was going to say in your gravestone one of these days.
It will. I've already made that.
They'll just say, fuck it, I did it my way.
Okay. It's weird, though. The monk ability used to be that they were next to something. Now you're just like, yeah, fuck it. Boom. Landed. Good. Didn't stay my fall or anything. I just, went limp, I guess. Nothing hurt. But yeah.
What does slow fall exactly mean? I thought it was like crouching tiger, hidden dragon type of thing where I just kind of float.
I mean, that implies some magic that monks don't have usually by innateness, but okay. But yeah, everyone, you guys hear, hey, you guys, coming from the top of the temple.
What the fuck is that?
Some weird Underdark rooster.
What a majestic creature.
I'm not just picturing the Underdark as the fucking rooster from the fucking Peter Rabbit movie. This keeps happening. Why?
Guess I make my way to where Parn is.
Unfortunately, this isn't crit roll. We don't have magic cell phone earrings.
We're just the fact that Sylvia actually went to go see the Peter Rabbit movie. Okay. So everyone gets there, I guess.
Oh,
Everyone's at the top of the temple.
so it's time to try and hopefully move this place.
Okay. So,
Um,
do I need to be here for that?
I mean, thought you guys were watching over me or something in case I go evil.
I mean, it's usually safer when you're not ground zero, but okay.
I'm
What?
gonna kill you all.
Takes out his axe. Fuck him!
I
Hey,
was just using your friend as a host.
I'm gonna cross my legs or
By the way, that voice actually came out of Parn.
Well, he's just gonna
he's
keep it in mind.
kidding. He's kidding. Oh God, I hope he's kidding. This is really annoying.
If ever there was a way to provoke Sigvaldi into just a sudden party attack, it would be that.
So what exactly was Ardrin doing when I first came up here? Was he like manipulating his hands? Were he just like eyes closed? What exactly was he doing while I was moving the city?
Get down on your knees.
Okay, I get down on my knees.
Put your head down. I said, assume the Muslim prayer pose, Neil.
Yeah, about to say, does that the face Mecca?
Yes,
Yeah.
essentially.
All right. I take the Muslim pose and I think cover the dragon.
Okay, that doesn't work. But you do kind of feel. You feel like inside of you something open. Like there's a new pathway that's open. You just kind of have to. If given a push, you can feel that new opening.
All right. I try to push against this new path.
Okay.
Try to.
So you push out, Rogar. You see Sarah's. No, no. You see Sarah, but you see Parn's soul kind of start to spread out down into what looks like tubes beneath the temple, and spread out throughout the city. Parn, you kind of feel a deadened sense, kind of like a limb that's asleep, but stretching out an immense distance throughout the city.
Does it feel like I'm expanding or does it feel like I'm getting numb? Or both?
It feels like both. You still feel you there, but you feel kind of a numb expanse around you. Do you finally feel something kind of stop? Feel a stop on your path, and there's kind of cold feeling at the numbness.
Ugh, this doesn't feel good. I try to think, or I'm thinking of it as I'm manipulating my arms, and I'm trying to cover the remains of the dragon with the two of the spider legs, while balancing with the other four.
Okay, well you successfully moved the two spider legs. The other four are where the cold numbness is.
Oh.
I'm taking control.
Oh.
You feel yourself kind of push lightly against the numbness.
Okay.
The numbness responds, and the rest of the legs of the spider start to move. Inside yourself, you realize that the numbness is the myconid souls that are trapped inside the legs. You start the two front legs of the spider smash down multiple times, smashing in, piercing, pulling back, piercing, pulling back, slashing through, sliding, cutting, mashing, then into the dragon until it's just nothing really solid's there anymore. It's just mush. And then it starts to scrape the dirt back over it, keeps scraping, and then the spider starts to move.
I try to think around the city as far as possible, around the village as far as possible. Avoid going through.
Okay. No, the rest of the legs steady the spike. When it's moving, the city's weird. It's kind of jangly. It's kind of awkward. Things are shifting to the side. Kind of have to steady yourself, but it's not horrid. Yeah.
Question: once the dragon's covered up and we start moving, am I using all 6 remaining legs or only the 4?
You're only in control of the main 2. You can kind of feel that the other 6 are responding to you, but you're not in full control of them.
Okay. I'm gonna think to myself and to it. We want to avoid the drow. We want to stay as far away from their city as possible.
Very well. Hold on.
Okay.
A voice from Barn echoes out. Yes. Everyone give me everyone except for Barn, give me an athletics check. That was good.
What is that? Oh, there it is. I had roll numbers, actual roll. Oh wow, I can actually see the roll numbers now. Cool.
Okay, Sivali, it's your turn. Give me a 23.
Jesus fucking
Give me a
Christ,
23, and I can give you you guys a sentai pose for sentai pose as you steady yourselves.
Toku Sentai. Toku Sentai.
It's all on you, Sovek.
Come on.
What? Go all in on the Toku Sentai?
Give me an athletics check, unless you don't want to steady yourself.
Come on. Do it. I want a Toku Senkai.
No.
21.
No, it's not good enough. So you guys manage to successfully steady yourself as the city starts moving fast. It's going along at a breakneck speed. So the city's going to be in transit for the better part of maybe 4 hours before it gets back. So, it's going ridiculously fast.
Do I feel
inside
any
yourself,
of this?
yeah, you feel it's kind of like when walking on numb legs.
Yeah, I know that
You
feeling.
feel you're exerting and sweat dropping down from your head. You feel as if without any stops, you're moving faster and faster, picking up speed.
I try to slow myself down a little bit to prevent any more damage to the city.
You know, I hope the Drow army, if they're coming, is not in the way of this giant spider, or they're gonna have a rude day.
I would still like to keep like the 4-hour pace to get back, but maybe not pick up speed. No faster than that. I'm going for a quick but stable ride, if that makes sense.
So Sarah, Rogar, and Sigvald, you guys have 4 hours. Kill if you want to. I swear to God, if you say look for a bar, I'm gonna hit you. Don't know how I'm gonna hit you with something.
So, Rogar, what are you gonna do?
As you see behind you a mage hand holding a fucking newspaper.
Gideon, you're alive!
Gideon's last breath.
No, I'm just messing with you. That was a joke. There isn't a fucking newspaper.
Please, everybody, do something. What did we just say?
Does that hit? Does it hit his AC as a blindside attack?
It does. Sarah got advantage on that. 22. 9 bludgeoning.
No, Rogar. No point to advise.
You guys did have downtime. Rogar fucking swatted it. We're now back at the lake. The spider kind of steps into the lake.
Oh wait, I say wait. I want to we have to destroy the crystals, but we can't do that if they're underwater. I promise the Mycadans. Please position the city just above the water, where we can still get into the tunnels and destroy what you ask. And then as we destroy them, the city will slowly fall into the water. That's what I hope to do. Is that possible?
The city moves over the lake and then kind of positions itself. Where you feel like if the legs were to go limp, they just kind of smash down.
Okay. I come out of it.
Okay. Your body's drained, Parn.
Oh, God. Okay, guys, we can go destroy the crystals now. We need to destroy them all at once. Parn's limp, right? Parn is just... Parn couldn't raise his arm if he wanted to.
Yeah, imagine you just got like off of a very intense workout session. Your limbs are just kind of, oh no, no more.
One of you's gonna have to carry me. I literally can't
Yeah,
move right now.
Sigvaldi just fucking swan carries him up into his arms.
Sigvaldi realized this is like Sigvaldi knows this reaction.
God,
That open booty.
it feels like I've run 10,000 miles in an hour. I don't think I'm gonna be able to move for at least a day. If
Me too. Sigvaldi will do the movie.
Thank
Are
you,
you okay?
Sigvaldi.
Are you sure? Are you sure you can't do 10,000 more?
No. Okay, look, I was able to convince it not to drown, not to put the city in the lake right away. It's gonna allow us to destroy the crystals and allow that to cause the city to go back in the water. We have to burn the workshop, and we have to, I don't think we can destroy the pool. It'll get flooded. And I'm gonna open my mouth. Is there a way to destroy the pool? I guess we're gonna let the pool get flooded again. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna... You guys take over. Parn's basically passed out.
Alright. Alright, let's go.
Okay. You guys head off temple, carrying Parn, and then make your way back to the main little area where you first came into this whole little city. The Mycadids are down in the bottom, congregating, just waiting. Is it time?
It
Parn,
is.
can Parn pipe back up, or is he still passed out?
Parn can talk.
All right. Guys, maybe we want to make sure there's no dwarves in the tunnels before we do this.
We do not know. We are not aware.
Well,
We
might as
Parn
might as
pipes up. Let's not drown the dwarves.
yeah, let's make sure.
Yeah, but what have they really done for society?
They're the entire reason we came down here.
Yeah, and look what that's led to: pain and suffering.
No, Albrecht's been really nice to us, and he's probably down in that workshop making notes right now. We'll be back, Mycadans. We are right above the lake. As soon as we've made sure there's no other people in the tunnels, we're coming back to break them all. Parn tries to wave, but I guess I cannot.
Okay. You guys head out into the tunnels. I'm gonna automate this shit.
Yeah, let's get this taken.
Yeah, it takes the better part of about an hour, but you get what you understand. All the dwarves out of the tunnels.
Is Albrick with us?
Yeah.
Albrick, we need to destroy. As you can see, I can't move. Could you, Sigaldi, could you just like lean me up against the wall?
No, you are safe where you are.
No, I need you, Albrick, Sarah, and Rogar need to destroy your crystals at the same time, so the city will fall straight into the lake.
I can put you down next to my crystal.
Okay. Whatever. It's not like I could fight you anyway.
Look, we don't leave the baby unattended in an undisclosed location.
Fair enough. Quick question. The big crystal, right? Is there a big crystal or is it the 4 small crystal? What were the Mycadins around again?
The Mycanids souls got drawn into the 6 not large, medium-sized crystals in the lake. Each lake.
Okay. Wait, there's 6, not 4? We oh god.
They'll destroy
Hold on. Give me a second. One moment as the Yum looks up how many legs spiders have.
8 with 2 that were already destroyed, I think.
Yeah,
So first I'd leave you with 6.
Then there's 4. There are 4 Myconid crystals.
But
there are 4 Myconid crystals because the other 2 were already destroyed.
Oh, the other 2 are arms. I thought they were optional arms. They also are used as legs. I'm an idiot. Sorry. All right. That's why Parn's soul had to go into the arms, because there's no crystals for them. I just got that. Okay. I'm sorry. Carry on. Neotag feels like an idiot.
We're not still leave 2 because they have 8 legs and 2 mandibles.
What? No.
Oh, yeah.
It has 8 legs. The 2 arms are legs. They were legs that were kind of lifted up and used as implement manipulators.
So
then it's not a spider.
Then wouldn't that mean there are 6 crystals left to smash?
That would mean it has 6 legs, and we've destroyed 2, leaving it 4 legs, and therefore it is an insect, not an arachnid.
Okay. There are 8 legs. 2 of them are what you guys know to be the arms. But they can function as legs. As if it was a full
If they
spider.
primarily function as arms, then they are not primarily legs, therefore
functioning
non-arachnid.
as arms when it was digging. Once the thing started moving, they became legs. Sigval, give me a nature check. You probably don't even fucking know what arachnid is. Give me a goddamn nature check, Sigval.
So are there 6 crystals left or 4?
There are 4.
If you roll a -1, Sigvaldi is at least semi-competent on his arachnid lore.
Maybe. Doesn't know what this differentiates between other things. Sigval doesn't know phylum. There are 4 crystals. 2 of them were already destroyed.
Could you?
2 of them have been destroyed. 2 of them are operated by Parn, and the rest are operated by Mycon souls.
All right. Are you gonna be able to pick me up and run our asses out of here while this place floods? Parn. I'm picturing Parn, Princess Bride, flopping his head as he tries to look towards Sigvaldi. Are you sure you're gonna be able to get me the hell out of here?
I mean, if I can get me out of here, then I can get you out of here.
Fair enough. All right, you guys, I'm going to count to 3 as I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to use minor illusion, and I'm going to make a loud sound in the middle of the room. When you hear that sound, all 4, you, Albrick, Sarah, Sigvaldi, and Rogar, destroy your crystal and then get the hell out of here. Everybody okay with this plan?
Yeah.
Let's do it!
Okay. Parn, I'm assuming Flux said yes. Parn basically makes a loud firecracker or whatever. A
Okay.
loud boom.
And in sequence, everyone stabs their crystal. Where you see the souls go up. And spider legs start to collapse down.
Let's get out of here, out of here, out of here!
And run, Rudolph. Go get the down. I mean, Sigvaldi never let Parn go except to swing it. It's the crystal.
Okay, you guys rush out as the water starts to fill these tunnels, and you find yourself back at the top.
Okay.
You're now actually in a familiar place, familiar part of the city. You've been here before in this position. The canals are filled once again with water.
Wow.
Everything's back to normal.
And I assume the Mycodons, which could already survive in water, just sat there until it flooded.
You don't see any myconids with you.
Okay, whatever. Well, Ulbrich, it's been fun. The city's back in place. We've done what we can. As Parn says this, all Princess Bride-like. I just have this image in my head now, and it won't go away. I'ma need a day, at least, of rest. As you can see, I flop my head about. I kind of don't have control of my functions.
So
I could carry you.
I'm gonna give a quick timeout to you guys.
Yeah.
I understand we've been in the Underdark for a good while, a good amount of sessions. You do have a secondary timer. I want to remind you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why Sigvaldi was kind of like, I can carry you, right?
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
you're getting close to a week time limit.
All right. Look, Ulbrich, I need some dwarves. We need some dwarves to go back with us to explain what happened here, to show that we found you. I need some volunteers. We gotta go. All right. I understand this has been a whirlwind, but I think we've done what we can here.
Why do you need to come with you? I mean, I'll gladly send like a family with you, but I don't
All right.
fight over it. I can't.
Yeah. Originally, we were sent down here by the guild. Remember, to find you guys.
You found us.
Yes. And I think it'd be so if you could do a quick find out if anyone wants to go back to Highmore.
Okay, I can.
Bearing in mind that there's a dragon coming.
Yeah, there's a dragon coming.
We just get a written letter.
So Albrecht does a quick turnaround to nobody, turns back to you. Everyone wants to go back.
Hold it.
Fine, could you at least write us a letter and, seal it or something?
Sure.
Otherwise, it's just our story, and I feel like they're not gonna believe us.
He pulls out a sheet from one of his notes. He writes down. He hands it to you.
Thank you.
I wanted to say he found the fucking dwarves.
Fine.
You look down and you can read Dwarven script. It says, "Hello, my name's Albrecht. Everything's cool here."
All right, works for
Parn's gonna try to point his nose. Someone get me my book.
I take out his book.
I start flipping through the pages with my nose till I get to the center. Then I go,
You could have asked me to open the book for you.
teleportation orb. Come to me.
Teleportation orb flies out. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. It's your head.
Ow! Fuck, someone use that thing and get us the hell out of here.
It rolls onto the ground.
I pick up the teleportation orb.
You have the teleportation orb.
I put Arn's book back into his persons.
Okay.
I'm worried.
All right, children, everybody grab on.
Everyone, hold on to me.
The sadistic DM part of me really hopes Sarah said, and I used the orb. I could have just fucking stranded everyone but Sarah back there.
That's kind of why I quickly added everyone grab on.
Sigvaldi, will you put my hand on Sarah? I can't move it right now.
Ow. Just flop it onto Sarah. There you go.
Okay,
Thank you.
All right. What's the command word again? I can't remember.
there's a button on it.
Oh, there's a button. Neat. I press the button.
Okay, with a audible ka-thunk, the button presses. Each one of you feel as if a hook was hit around your navel, and you get yanked out out of the Underdark into blinding light for you guys. It's been
Except for hopefully carry here, I'm going to put on blue blockers.
For the already weakened Parn, he just goes blind. He's blind. Are we there yet? Did we get here?
I don't know.
you guys find yourselves back in Terin. No, sorry. Oh, hold up. Back in. You find yourselves.
I want to remind you that I only had one orb on my person at the time. No, they are at the guild.
You guys find yourselves back in Heimborn. Been a while since we've been in the back at the Bride of Dang. Sorry.
Where are we exactly in
You're
here?
Praising the sun. Damn the sun!
You're actually right in the lobby of the guild. Ah. Sheila looks at you. Jesus.
Hi, Sheila. I'd raise my arm and wave, but I can't move.
Grab Parn's arm and I wave it for him.
Thank you.
Could do that.
Anything new, or should we just go to the guildmaster and report now?
Yeah, just go see the guildmaster.
Oh, this is gonna piss him off.
I
Parn
can't
says.
tell if that's promising or worrying. Alright, let's go.
Alright. Make our way to the door. I knock.
You walk down the hallway. We can knock.
Now, my question is, are we going to weaken up Bernie's Parn on the way in, or are we just going to keep holding him and take Baldy's arms?
While we're walking in. Okay, guys, I got a funny idea. I want you to manipulate my arms and my limbs, put me in the chair, cross my legs, and then I want my arms just like sitting, polite like. I think it'll be
Okay.
hilarious.
Okay.
So Baldy whispers to Sarah, we're not going to do the first half of that. We're just going to dump him in the chair, then do it.
Okay. I open the door and we go in.
I'm going to carry Parn into the chair and set him up how we asked, but I'm not going to manipulate him on the way over.
Hello. It is us.
Oh, welcome back.
Parn flops his head again. Hi! We did what you asked. It was a lot worse than it should have been.
Oh, good.
I can't move right now.
You found the dwarves? Everything's all right?
Someone give him this letter.
Yeah, so Baldy, you take the letter, hand it to Rover, and hand it to him.
Okay. Guildmaster opens up the letter. Okay. I guess.
Do you need more than that? Because I would love to tell you what happened.
Yeah, sure. I mean, so how long is it?
It's not that long. I'll summarize.
Okay. So you look around, you note that the master's room is a lot sparser than it used to be. There's a lot of crates seem to be filled with stuff.
What's going on?
I assume we're getting out of the way of the goddamn dragon.
Yeah.
But the dragon wasn't supposed to be here for 6 months.
It's a lot of stuff to move, though.
Did you forget how long we were in the Underdark?
We've got like a week.
We were in the Underdark for like a week proper.
No. Yeah,
We went
it
from
took,
Highmore. It took us a week to get. It took us 2 weeks to get to the cave.
no,
It
no.
took us.
It took you the better part of like a month to get to the cave. You guys have
Okay.
about like 2 weeks left.
Okay, he was. Really?
Everything already smacks Parn. He
Yeah.
has no sense of time anymore.
Yeah, there's a draft. By our records, I don't know how dragon time goes, but we got like a week or two left.
God damn it. Okay, great. Great. I thought we had more time. All right.
I mean, I'm a Goliath, so I'm gonna stand and fight, but you know, I don't want my things burning in the middle of the fight, so we're getting most of the guild valuables out of here.
Okay. So I'll make this quick. Found the dwarves. They were in that place we went to on that first thing for the dwarves. Taken over by evil half god leftovers, whatever. Freed the dwarves, convinced the god leftover thing to become a good guy again. It's inside me now. And all the dwarves are freed. City's back where it was. Where the fuck do you want us to go? Like, what position? I'm gonna need I need at least a day, but I swore we had more time before the dragon was gonna be here.
I mean, to be honest, there's no official guild contract to help with the dragon. I can't, in good conscience, tell people they have to stay here. So, do what you want. Everybody's got to make their own decision.
What are you doing? What's your official position?
I'm staying to help out my Goliath brother. Sheila's leaving to go stay with some family over in Gaber.
Okay, well, are the rooms still available? We need to think and pick what we're gonna do.
Yeah, they're pretty empty right now.
Fuck it, I have a bedroll. Sigvaldi, let's go find a room and talk. We need to make a decision.
Sigvaldi will carry Parn to a room.
God, I hope this wears off soon. Not that your arms aren't very muscly and very comforting. It's still, I'd like to walk on my own.
Thank you, and as we leave, I gently shut the door.
Wait, were we supposed to get paid? I say loudly as we leave the room.
This was a favor. There was no payment.
Damn it. Okay.
It's a bit convoluted right now. After the whole dragon stuff, understandably, the Doge, didn't want to be Doge with a dragon gunning for his head. So he's retired. He moved to, I think, like a second home over in Forlonda. In his wasn't really enough time with everyone leaving to get a group together to decide the new Doge. So in the time being, we kind of have a ruling council, and no one's really agreed on the decision for the Empire. The envoys left, but we're kind of a skeleton city right now, except for the refugees. You're welcome.
Does the Empire still have any official presence in the city?
No, the envoy left. Actually, if you go up to the docks, you can see her ship on the horizon.
I'm gonna flop my head. Sheila, since the guild's leaving and everything. Can I get those items out of guild storage then? Since you're leaving and everyone's leaving.
Yeah, sure. Kind of walks to a room behind her and pulls out some items and gives them to you.
Okay, Sigvaldi, will you put these in my book? One should shine.
You'll put them in the book for him.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Can we get to a room now, guys? I think we need to talk now.
Hey, you guys head upstairs to one of the communal rooms.
Okay. Here's the deal. I don't want to leave. This is not a battle I want to leave for. Don't know, but whatever, anything we can. Yeah. Yeah, like the Underdark wasn't ugly. Will you put me in the corner and cross my legs? I need to talk to something right now. Hopefully.
Alright.
Thank you. Alright.
Rogar, you remember that Saru had said that if Orsini's claim had been, if you fix Orsini's claim, you might be able to solve the dragon problem.
Yeah. It was. No, only Nightmare was able to read what it was. He just told us he saw something. He didn't tell us what was on it. It was kind of funny like that.
Huh. No one's seen the contract.
I thought Nightmare saw it.
No.
Oh. Huh. Well. Okay. Well.
While we're doing a little reminder, Sigvaldi, you know by now your sword should be done.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what Parn was gonna bring up. I don't know if I need to come with you or not, but I think you should go pick up that sword right now.
Yep. Sigvaldi is already kind of out the door and going to get it.
Okay. All right. Parn.
Even before Parn happened to say something, oddly enough.
Fair enough. Parn's gonna go into. Hey, I just remembered this wasn't the proper position. Will you help position me right, Rogar, please? The Muslim prayer position. All right. All right. We got a week. I know you're tired. I'm tired too. But part of this deal was you were gonna help us with the dragon somehow. Is there something you know about anything? I sit there quietly.
I gave no deal to help with the dragon.
Damn it! He's not wrong.
Try to trick.
No, I'm not trying to trick you. Originally, when we talked, I asked you to help us with the dragon. I was wrong. I apologize. Last thing I want to do is piss you off. Damn it. Do you know how long I'm going to need to rest?
A day should be enough.
Okay, well. Rogar, Sarah, just pull out my bedroll, tuck me in, and leave me like this. I'm going to be useless for at least a day.
Alright.
Do I need to eat? Flux?
I mean, yeah, you're a bit hungry.
Okay,
A bit peckish.
Can I chew?
Yeah.
Okay, can before you leave, you two, could you give me some water and get me one of those rations? I need to eat and drink just enough to get me through the day.
Okay.
Right, and that's what I do.
Okay. Okay. You know that you're getting looks from everyone as you walk by, but kind of like looks of like weird, like awe, surprise, like seeing something new. Okay, you get out your money.
I'm kicking myself that I didn't ask Rogar to do it for me, but I don't think the bank would allow that. Yeah, that's the only method for ID I think this world has. All right.
Okay.
How do you message the DM again? Okay, thank you.
Specifically /WGM. There will be an autocomplete.
Ah, there it is. Thank you. No, you guys go about your thing, please.
Okay. There's no one running the cafeteria. Cafeteria's empty.
Yeah, I think I'm still here. Sure. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
Okay.
Probably not going to be much.
You guys go find a restaurant and just find like a little tavern. You sit down and get some tavern food from. Sigvaldi, what's going on?
Zigvaldi's gone to go get his sword.
Okay. You head up to the noble district. You find the swordsmith less so. Well, the armorsmith less so, but he knows a lot about things. Sigvaldi.
Yes, we have finally returned from our mission.
Glad to see you back.
Is
How did it go?
It went well. Is the blade ready?
It is.
Zigvaldi's gonna walk over to the counter to see it when he brings it out.
Lessa goes to the back, and brings out a about a 2 foot long wrapped bundle. Kind of unties the twine holding it, and pulls out a very nice, well-made blade. The blade itself sheens like silver. The hilt, two bears arched to the side. The pommel, well-tied leather around it. It's a very fine made sword.
Sigvaldi's gonna take it and kind of just feel the weight for a moment and everything.
You feel as if, even though you've never had any measurements done, it feels like it was made to be held in your hand.
This is a very fine blade, thank you.
I'm glad to help. Remember, best swords come from Lesso. He smiles.
So much fun. Did we already pay him? I forget.
Yes, Parn
Yeah,
paid
yeah.
it all up front.
Okay, yeah.
No, you paid me. Cool. Unless you want to throw in a tip. You know, traveling out of Highmore because of deathly dragons. Carrying a whole shop isn't cheap. You can't get the best swords from Lesso if Lesso's dead.
Sigvaldi is actually going to hand him 100 platinum.
So Lesso was in the middle of his speech when the bag of platinum smashed down on the table. His mouth is still open. He's still doing kind of like finger guns, making his jokes. And his eyes just look down.
I think you give the poor man
Lesso
a
thanks you. He grabs the pouch of gold.
Thank you. The value of this sword is beyond mere money to me.
Well, I'm glad I could do whatever that sword's doing for you.
I hope that money helps you to stay safe and well.
I hope it does too.
And with that, Sigvaldi's just gonna leave, and he's actually gonna go try and find wherever Sarah's ended up.
As you leave here, Joshua, how do we set up a shop in the Northern Lands? How much would it cost for us to move there? And the door swings shut. So we're gonna cut back to Sarah and Rogar. You guys are enjoying your meal.
Oh, he dropped a little fortune that spent his first on his. How do we move to where this guy lives?
Okay, we're gonna spell this out. When I jump back to you, this is a bit where I'm like, okay, hey, do you guys want to role play?
All right. What's your thought? Hopefully. That sounds about right. Hmm. Yes, but you know how politicians can be. They can maybe try to worm their way out, but regardless, it's still worth a shot. By the way, you said you went to the bank. I should probably go and collect my money too, just to remind. You know, I was thinking about opening up a church somewhere. Do you have any ideas where it should be? Yeah, but that start competing in a way with it and somewhere else. Like the rich you know, the noble district might be a good place to put it, but you know, the poor district might also need it as well. Hopefully, a place of healing. Yeah. Do you think we should bring anything back for Sigvaldi and Parn? Get something to go. Okay. I wave to our waiter or waitress. I don't know if we have one here, or it's just more like we walk to the counter.
How do you wave down the bartender?
Oh, hello. Would it be possible for me to get something to go for two compatriots I have at the guild place?
Sure. Let me guess. Finds a bit of parchment and kind of wraps up to insert barf of yours.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's just like
two of those big fat chicken wings from medieval times.
yeah, some turkey.
Fantasy food.
All right. I say, I thank the man. I pay for the meal.
Okay.
If there's nothing else, Rogar, maybe we should start heading back to the bank first, then back.
Okay. You guys start to head up to the bank. On the way there, you meet Sigvaldi, coming back from the Noble District.
Hello, Sigvaldi.
Sigvaldi's gonna walk up and say, "Hello, I wish to say something to you both before I leave."
Would you like your meal first?
No, I'm returning to the Empire.
I see.
I'm going to be fighting against my people, our people.
I see.
I have decided that they have spit on the hospitality of the Emperor by choosing to rebel, and I cannot sit here while the Empire thinks all Northmen is traitors. So I am going back to show them that at least one is still loyal. If you hold loyalty to the people over the Empire, I offer you this chance to strike me down now.
I have no reason to strike you down. You have your duties. I do not hate you for them. I just
Sigvaldi will just nod at that. In that case, I wish you all luck with your dragon problem. I will try and find passage to the Empire before all the ships and caravans leave.
I go to give Sigvaldi a hug.
Sigvaldi will hug her back, and as an aside, he'll add, "You still have the box. Keep it."
I shall, and thank you.
It may, or it may not. It seems to have a mind of its own, and it seems to wish me no ill. If it decides for whatever reason my fate brings me back here, so be it. Indeed.
Are you sure you don't want to take this meal before you go?
I am sure. It is better to have a quick goodbye than a long one. Sigvaldi will take in a manly arm shake. Tell the elf I knew him, I guess. That he leaves.
Well, I guess we better make our way to the bank.
Let's make your way to the bank. Sarah, your pocket's warm.
I take out the device.
Yeah, its petals are open.
I press the button and I grimace.
Sigvaldi gets shot out.
I'm sorry, it got warm. Did you go into the box at least?
Yeah, Sigvaldi just kind of sighs. It wants to come with me. Just holds his hand out.
I hand him the box.
Thank you. That's Sigvaldi leaves again.
Here, at least take this to go. Take the meal to go.
Sigvaldi takes it.
Bye.
A part of me was hoping something like that would happen. He nods back and just leaves.
All
Okay.
right.
You guys are now at the bank. One's staring at Rogar in kind of fear and awe. You guys do your transaction and get your stuff out of the bank. Rogar, you know you've seen no other Dragonborn while you've been here today. Like, not a one.
Sure.
Okay, you head down to the Dragonborn ghetto. There's nobody here. All the houses are empty. Empty and shut up. There's any of the street stalls and the kind of inner street areas that you know are completely barren. Looks like care was given. Nothing's strewn about. The door's shut. Through the window, you can see the same thing. No, nothing. It's locked.
Yes. Maybe. What do you think? Perhaps the city guard, or maybe even the guildmaster might know. Okay.
Okay, so Sarah.
I make my way to the guild.
Yeah, Sarah heads off to the guild. We'll do that first. Sarah, you're at the guild. Sheila? Oh, hey, Sarah.
Hello. Is the guildmaster in?
Yeah, I think, yeah. Finishing up, but yeah, he's in.
Maybe I'll ask you as well. Do you happen to know where all the Dragonborn went?
Oh! Oh, yeah! She kind of ruffles around in her drawers. Sorry, we were supposed to give this to Rogar, but, I wasn't expecting you guys to just pop up out of nowhere. I guess I can't technically give it to you. What's that?
Take the letter.
No. She doesn't give you a letter. I was supposed to give this to Rogar, not you.
Okay. No, that's fine. I'll go find him then. I turn around and I go try to find Rogar.
Okay. Rogar, you're Sarah just left. You're at the Dragonborn Grotto. You gonna go find a city guard? Okay. You hail down one of the passing guards. Yes, citizen? Oh, they left about a month ago. They loaded up caravans and wagons and left. No. Sorry, not that I know of. You're welcome. He continues his patrol. Pretty much. So you head back to the guild to meet Sarah on the way there.
Hello, Rogar. There's a letter for you. I guess it's regarding the Dragonborn. No, front lady.
Here's the name. Best to kill. Oh, Rogar! Sorry, I meant to give this to you. It's a nice letter sealed with a stamp that you recognize from the Dragonborn elders. Yes. Yet, Rogar, we cannot in good conscience stay here, knowing what the dragon can do to us and our people. If he gives a command, he could turn us against the city, destroy all the goodwill we've built here, destroy our families, destroy our friends. We and all the other clans in the city have left. We're going to Helianor to wait it out. If the dragon dies, we may return. If not, this may be the end of the clans. We may be splitting up. I would advise you to do the same, but I can, knowing you are an adventurer, I know you most likely will not. Take care of yourself, young Drake. Sincerely, Claith.
Are you okay, Rogar? That is true. For safety reasons, I would suggest you would go to Helianor. But it is your decision. Yes. But you should not concern yourself with others, just with yourself. I kind of just bow and I make my way up to where Parn is.
Okay. Parn, you've successfully managed to kind of mush your face into the food. And you've rolled back over, kind of nudge the plate onto the ground. You're like, it's not polite, but you know, there's no one's in this place. Pick it up later. And you've now kind of rolled over to go to sleep when you've just gotten in that bit of sleep where like everything's starting to overtake you. A nice sleep's coming, and the door opens, and your two rambunctious friends come in.
Are you awake, Parn? Or are you trancing? I don't get a response, so I just quietly make my way to the corner and I sit either in a chair or just on the floor.
Fuck, it's push to talk. I forgot. I did that because I was talking to the bull.
Parn's eyes immediately shoot open. Oh, fuck, it's push to talk.
No, Flux.
Hold on, there's a button in here I need to press before I can talk to this thing. Oh, that's interesting.
Before I get into it with Sarah and Rogar, did I get any responses to those other three things I said?
What are the three? Got a response to the first one.
Yes.
The other two weren't really. I mean, there wasn't a response.
You didn't really. You just commented. It wasn't really a request or question.
The
There was no
first
response.
one right afterwards was a question.
No, you didn't get a response to that.
Okay. Sarah Rogar, thanks for preventing me from going to sleep. Where's
You're
Sigvaldi?
welcome. Left.
I plop my head on the other side, right into the food. God damn it!
Oh, by the way, I brought you more food.
Just what I need.
Perfect. I push the food over to him and I unwrap it for him.
About how much of the food was I able to eat?
You kind of managed to eat most of it.
Thank you. I'm good now. You know what you could do is you could wipe off my face. I kind of got a little food over there, as I poke my tongue, pointing in directions on my face.
I'll grab a washcloth.
So Rogar, what's going on? Where's Sigvaldi? Did he pick up his sword? Not even a goodbye, really. Okay. Well, that's odd. Think you'd, Yeah. Yeah, I kind of thought they would be. I just kind of I kind of thought we were gonna have more time before they had to leave. I didn't realize we had spent so much time getting to the dwarves and spending so much of it in the damn Underdark. You know, here's the thing. As someone who now has a god inside of him, or whatever the heck this is, or as it put it while I was talking to it alone in this room, that it is me but not me. I'm gonna have to figure out a weird name for that. Okay. Here's the thing. Why don't you stay here? At least tomorrow. Let's try to convince the council. Let us see the contract. Kind of gotta speed this as Parn tries to manipulate his arms and realizes he still can't. We kind of gotta rush this. So let's see if we can see the contract. Let's see what we can do. Cause keep in mind that giant blue dragon told us we have to fix his issue, then kill him. Killing him is always going to happen. It's just we gotta fix his issue first. Yeah, he definitely.
Yes. You do. Once Orsini dies, he will reassess the previous life and come back out in his new birth. He reviews mistakes. That's how the dragon reincarnation happens. They review mistakes. They review those things. Anything that kind of he would have anything that was set in its ways will be looked over and changed. So if you could fix what was causing a constant problem and you try a reincarnation, if viewed again, it could change.
Because that's what he told us we had to do. Now, I thought we were gonna have more time. The only problem now is time, which I've eaten, I drank, I need to sleep for 8 hours. But after that, I hopefully will be ready to get up off my feet, get on my feet, I mean, and well, walk and go discuss the council. So Sigvaldi just left? What's taking Sarah so long with the washcloth? This is annoying. Okay. Did he at least leave a message for me?
I back yet, Flex?
Mm. Okay. Yes, you are. You
Okay, I come into the room with.
Zon, you don't for something as simple as that. Zon, you can determine your own amount of time, how long that takes.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
okay, sir. Thank you. Okay. I think you missed a spot. I feel something under my chin. Okay.
I rinse out the washcloth and go to put it back. And when I do, I come back.
So here's the plan I could think of. Either we get the fuck out of town and write off another town to the Empire, or the Dragon, or whatever. Which I'm pretty sure will be the Empire if the Dragon even starts succeeding. Do we have any idea what the King of Bale Falls sent? Any idea if he's here? What exactly the Goliath forces? 'Cause,
Rogar and Sarah, when you were up in the Noble District, you saw a few Goliaths around in full, like, knight armor. Full plate armor.
okay, that's great. All right, that'll.
Also, you guys have noticed that the bridge has been fully built. It's got ballista set up all around it.
Okay, well, sounds like the town is as ready as it's gonna be. We need to. What's the situation with the Doge?
The Doge retired and left.
Okay, I knew he was a coward, but okay. Wait, so it's ruled by a council then?
Correct. Who are currently, I guess, debating to either join the Empire or not.
Do you think maybe the council would be easier to convince to let us see the documents than a single doge who's trying to protect a long line of history of other doges? I hate to break it to you, Rogar, buddy, but a lot of people can read Draconic besides you. Yeah. Okay. One thing. Not Orsini. Keep that in mind, not Orsini. You've got to refer to it as the original dragon. Remember yeah. Okay. So, other than that, before I get to go back to sleep, how's the bank looking? How's the town looking? Are shops still open? What's going on? Okay.
I mean, it's looking kind of barren, but you've just spent the past better part of a week inside a much, much more barren city, so overall it seems rather populated to you. But it's sparsely populated. There's like a lot of people have taken the heat of Orsini and left.
So what you're telling me is what you're telling me is the Doge left and people lost hope? Or are these just people leaving because they don't want to be in the middle of a dragon battle? What's your opinion of that, Rogar and Sarah? Sarah?
Probably more of the dragon thing. I wouldn't want to stick around either.
We've been together for what, almost 2 years now?
Or has it been?
Has it just been a year, or has it been 2 years in game so far?
It's been about a year and a half.
Year and a half?
Yeah.
We've been together for over a year now. Be honest with you, the companions I've been around the longest, normally I would just wander alone. So I say we put it to a vote. Do we try to do what the Dragon Sero told us to do? Or do we run? Okay. Sarah, as Parn flops his head to the side.
I say we try to do as the Dragon Siren said.
Sigvaldi, you fucking bastard who left not without a word. Oh, you can't talk because you're a fucking prick.
Also, he said he knew you. I'm not too sure what that means.
He said he knew me. What kind of generic bullshit is that? Whatever. Fine. We gotta find a fourth. Whatever. We've done it before. Oh god, how many bodies have we left in our wake? Oh yeah, well, I never liked Nightmare, to be honest with you. He kept going on about the sun's going out. Which, does that mean gods die? I don't... You know, I'm gonna have to take a week and unpack sooner or later. Yeah, we gotta figure out what that was. Now, okay, my vote is to stay in, at least help the people, if not help fight. The problem is we have all these unique secrets that we're having to keep. Like, do you think Sarah would get mad if we told the council that... How are we gonna explain we got specific information on the dragon? How are we gonna explain this shit? No, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to explain that we've got inside information on the dragon. Maybe. Did Saru forbid us from mentioning that? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Flux?
Yeah, Saru. Much everything up with Saru was told in confidence.
So we're not allowed to mention the dragons reincarnate whatsoever. Oh, I mean, we can, but we'd be breaking a promise. Okay. Fine. Fine. We'll try to... I'm not gonna lie to you. Keeping the secret about the Dwarven City, I'm starting to think is part of the reason all that happened down there. I feel like we've got... See, let's count our secrets here. With Sigvaldi and no one else here, we can do this. We've got the Dwarven City. That ended up badly, but we fixed it. We've got your giant mountain-sized dragon and all that stuff. We've got the hidden labyrinth. Did we all forget about that with the very powerful Sphinx in it? Anything else? Am I forgetting anything else, Sarah, Rhaegar? No. That Sphinx was very, very specific that we weren't supposed to be able to get into this part of the fucking dungeon. He was gonna kill us if we didn't agree to keep the secret of his existence, remember? Am I remembering that right, Flux? I'm pretty sure he was strongly suggested that we would...
He made it very clear that you shouldn't have been able to get in there.
Did he threaten to kill us or something if we
He didn't outright threaten to kill you.
Yeah, okay. I thought he swore us to secrecy, because I remember there was a moment where he made us do that.
I mean, yeah, he didn't want you talking about it.
Okay, fine. So we weren't allowed to talk about that anymore. Except with each other, apparently. Karn looks up. Is there a giant sphinx paw about to claw him in half?
Nope.
Okay. That was weird. Well, I think maybe, and I'm just saying this, if we can't get the council to side with us, instead of losing a major port city like this, we search our feelings. I'll leave it up to you, Rogar, but we need to keep open, maybe hinting or explaining something about the dragon cycle. Okay? I'm just saying, if they refuse to believe us. Okay, remember, the reason why they don't believe the dragon is because they saw the first dragon die. The one that helped them defend the city in its founding. The Doge told us. Wait, did the Doge tell us or tell only Nightmare? I can't remember.
Yes. So, I think he told Nightmare about it. Yeah, I think it was Nightmare.
And Nightmare never told us?
I don't think. No, I think Nightmare relayed it to you guys.
All right, fair enough. Remember what Nightmare told us, that Doge told him. They got the help of a great dragon. It helped defend the city. They promised that dragon in some amount of time it could either partially rule or rule the city. The only reason they didn't honor the bargain is because they thought it was another dragon. They don't know the dragons reincarnate. Maybe if we can show the contract and explain it, the council will realize. That's what I'm thinking. I don't want to do that because that's breaking the It's breaking the confidence of a grand dragon who makes Ursini look like a toothpick. And if he comes after us, well, I'm not going to lie to you. I'll take those shiny new blades I have and slit my own neck. So, I'm thinking we wait till tomorrow then. That seems the general consensus. We'll figure it out. You can think it over overnight. Okay. All right, out of character, seriously, I need to call this now. If that's okay with everybody else, I really need to get to the restroom. Is there anything else we want to do?
I think this might be a good place to stop.
Flux, is this a good place to stop?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, before I leave, Sovik, is this you leaving the campaign, or you got a new character?
We'll see.
Okay. Okay.
You see, so is actually what we're seeing.
Oh, fuck. I remember you mentioning a character you were building earlier, so I was just curious. All right. Well, I would love to talk about how the session went, but I will be back in a few minutes. Be right back.
I'll be back.
Mm-hmm. be an interesting session next time.